Yeah. It's almost he's
Joe
almost.
Brum and Joe Bush. I love you guys.
You're okay.
Yes. Hello and welcome to The Crickets, where we review movies and acting and TV and things and whatever we want.
Yes, we do.
Yes,
don't
we do.
Don't we, Money?
Yes.
Yes. And what are we cricketing today?
Today we are cricketing our long-awaited part 2 of Bluey.
Yay! And actually, in tribute of Bluey, that's why I'm wearing this beautiful blue
so
top
nice.
today.
We
Do
could
you
have
like
told
that?
me and then we could have both done it, but no. All right.
What do you mean you could have told you? You were doing Bluey today.
No, I mean, you could have told me you were dressing the part.
Oh,
Anyway.
okay. All good. Yes, we are reviewing Bluey.
Yes.
I am.
Yes.
I've finally watched it.
Yes. What did you think? Please tell us how great it is.
Oh, you know what, Nani?
Don't you? Come on now.
You know what?
Yeah.
I actually really liked it.
Yay!
Yeah.
I knew you would. You could not.
So, yeah, I loved it. So, I love just the whole premise of the family, how they all, come together and obviously have playtime a lot of the time, which is obviously what the show's about, when the kids are always wanting to get the mum and dad involved in their day-to-day playtime.
Yeah.
And they get up to sort of mischief and stuff.
Yeah.
So what I like about the show is they do deal with things like sort of the moral type stuff. They deal with like sharing and supporting each other, and times where Bluey's not really wanting to play with his little sister, and
Bluey's a girl.
Yeah. Oh.
That's all right. People make that mistake a lot. They've come on.
Are you sure?
Yeah. She's a girl.
Oh, I didn't get that.
Bluey's a girl.
Okay, I didn't actually get that.
And I think that's something that they're actually quite pleased with as well, is that she's not a stereotypical girl, because you can't, you wouldn't necessarily know.
Okay, well that's my bad on that one, but a
lot of people have brought that up, and like I see comments all the time of people saying, "I didn't realise Bluey was a girl," but they're both girls.
Maybe it was the tone of Bluey's voice that got, and obviously the Bingo's the younger sister. Is that right?
Yeah.
She just seemed having a high pitched voice and stuff like that. But I just love the whole interaction that they have. It's it's that typical sort of sibling sort of stuff going on. But so it deals with a lot of that. I love there was one bit that I really loved when it was on a show called Grannies, and there was an argument between the two of them about how grannies don't floss. Can they floss?
Yeah.
And Bluey was like, no, they don't. Anyway, they get on. What was funny was I thought the next scene would be that they'd be knocking on their grandparents' door and they'd go and visit them. But they just get on the iPad and they're Skype them.
Yeah.
And it was the funniest thing because, with older generation and technology, they just showed all that clunkiness.
Yeah.
So I just loved how they did that.
That was really good.
That was really, really well done.
Would you say that's your favourite episode, the Grannies?
Oh yeah, look, it was really good, and I loved how they actually played the part of the two grandparents.
When they walk on screen and they go, "It's the Grannies," and the mum goes, "Oh no!"
Yes.
You get the definite sense that that's not the first time.
No.
It's the same with Sean when the hand emu.
Oh yeah, that's right.
When
Yes.
he turns up and the mum's like, "No, I'm not Sean again."
Yes.
Yeah.
No, very,
long-suffering parents. I love it.
Yeah, that bit was really funny for me, and obviously, there's funny bits throughout every episode that I've watched, and I do love how at the end. One other thing I'll say is sort of towards the end, a lot of the time. Like on the asparagus show, the asparagus is used as a wand to change people into different animals. And so just, after you thought it had all sort of finished, they'd finished their playtime, Bluey, uses the asparagus right at the end, and the dad turns into like a chicken or something. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was like you think it was all done, but then it kept going. Yeah. So
I love that episode. I was surprised to hear actually the Bluey podcast, the Ladies on Bluey podcast.
Yeah.
It's not actually, they don't like that episode at all.
Oh.
No, they think that for them it departs from the kind of I guess the theme of the other episodes, where it doesn't really have a moral.
No,
and it doesn't really.
It's more playtime.
It's a little bit more cartoonish because the parents are kind of getting so involved.
Yes.
Oh, that's yeah.
Yeah, look,
it's an interesting take.
There's definitely. But I think they do a really good job of the mix, like with the parents, the dad's always distracted, reading his newspaper, and that sort of stuff happens. But I really liked Asparagus. I thought that it could have almost been a dream, maybe something like that.
Maybe,
but it still
because it was really like far out there of the things that they were
yeah.
Bingo and Chili attack the neighbour man while he's putting his washing on the line. I'm
yes,
on the floor laughing. A poor guy just trying to hang out his washing. Gets attacked by, dog lions, as you do.
Yes, dog lions.
Oh, my God.
And then, because they only referred to him as
Lucky's dad.
Lucky's dad, yeah, that's right. Thank you, Lucky's dad.
Sorry.
And you could just see kids talk like that. It was very well done.
Yeah.
No, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I would recommend, anyone, sort of even adults watching it.
Yeah,
that's
completely.
it's a lot of fun.
It reminds me of that Simpsons episode where a lot of people didn't like the way that it was so cartoonish, and it sort of departed from the way that it goes. Do you know the one where Bart has Duncan the diving horse?
No.
It's pretty funny.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone, it was critically panned.
Yeah, right, okay.
Except me. I loved that episode.
I only ever watched the first and second season of Simpsons. I haven't seen a lot of The Simpsons. Yeah.
It's
just not something I've been able to watch. But,
fine. But
yeah.
I'm just offended greatly.
You should be.
No,
I probably should watch a lot more of The Simpsons, but it's like Seinfeld. Like a lot of people, I've watched every episode of Seinfeld. And a lot of people haven't. So, it's a bit like that with me and The Simpsons. So,
okay. Well, we'll let it slide for now. Because I want to talk about my favourite episode of Bluey, which is the one called Bike.
Yes.
And, oh my goodness, do I blub like a baby whenever I watch that episode.
It's a funny episode.
It's so sweet, though. It's so sweet.
Yeah.
And it's just the music that really gets you.
Yeah.
And the musician guy... Geoff Bush is a genius.
Yeah.
Because he's done a rendition of That's Ode to Joy by Beethoven.
Right.
When they finally, the kids all sort of persevere and get the thing that they were trying to do. It makes me blub. It's like a metaphor for life in general.
Yeah. There are some really funny scenes. The one where is it their friend? One of the friends was trying to put on the backpack. Yeah. And so,
Their cousin Muffin can't.
Was a cousin, was it? Okay. Sorry, I'm not up with all the characters, but I'll get there.
Yeah.
But that was really funny.
Yeah, crawling along the ground to try and get the backpack on.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so sweet. And it's so relevant to everyone. Like we've all been bingo at one point where we've just been. You can't get up to the tap, so you cry on the floor and say, "I'm never going to be able to drink water again." Yes. You have that tendency to just sort of catastrophize everything, but it makes it. And this is something else they said on the Bluey podcast: is they don't sanitize that sort of frustration. The dad's like, he's basically saying to Bluey, it's normal.
It's okay.
It's okay, and it's normal, and you get through it, and then you...
It's almost like, he's teaching Bluey that people just have to sometimes go through stuff.
Yeah.
To then, feel like they've had a sense of accomplishment as well, I think.
Yeah.
And, some great lessons. It's always sort of telling those sort of lessons,
That's probably,
I think.
like the strongest moral sort of one that I really liked. It's a bit like, in Finding Nemo when the turtle's saying to Marlin, oh, you never really know, but when they know, you'll know, Yeah. You gotta let them do the things.
Yeah, you got to let them do it. Yeah, that's right.
It's like that.
But absolutely.
This just makes me just cry. And I think it might be, I don't know, because I relate it to being a parent and when, you can't you couldn't get your newborn to settle or whatever it is. And you have those moments where you're so low and you just think, oh, well, I can't do it.
Yeah.
And then, then you come out of it again. And it's so...
it's almost he's
Joe
almost
Brum and Joe Bush. I love you guys.
You're okay.
Yes. And there's happy tears. It's just so moving.
Yes, yeah, I know. Look, it
I'll
was.
stop ranting now. Please, what were you going to say?
It's okay. Yeah, no, I won't say anything more because you know I think you really hit it on the head. It's a great show. It has a lot of it has a lot of value add for kids
and so Australian too.
Yeah,
that's another thing I was going to say. It's just so that moment where all the kids have got what they wanted, and he leans back on the chair and just sighs, and there's like the birds flying overhead, the lorikeets. It just was so reminiscent of growing up in Australia. Like, you know, you would know that feeling, like the sails and the playground and behind them. Yeah. It's so Australian, and there's nothing like, well, I mean, there is Australian shows, but...
No, but none of them really point that stuff out a lot like Bluey does. Bluey really captures that. Well, there's probably a little bit of that with... Sometimes you see that with pajamas, and there was another one, that Blinky Bill and stuff like that. There were a few that actually did a little bit of that, but this just, I don't know, it just does it so in those funny subtle ways that you just, it's so Australian. Yeah.
So how many crickets would you give it? Come on.
Oh, okay. So, look, you know, I'm not a huge watcher of cartoon type stuff, and no, but I loved it. I'm going to give it an 8.
An 8?
An 8's pretty high, Marnie, for me.
Okay, what would you improve upon? If you're going to give it an 8, you have to tell me.
You always have to give a little bit of room.
No.
I think the episodes could be a little longer.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
There's 7 minutes. You know, I think if it was a half an hour show, they could explore some of the stories a bit longer, you know, and just, you know, maybe even...
I've heard they're going to do a movie, so maybe they will.
Maybe even go into, you know, maybe just make some of the little things a little bit more serious, so that... Not more serious, but more... what's the word I'm trying to say? Just they're able to go, because you're always, when you're watching it, you're always kind of like on, you know, like, oh, you know, what's happening.
And then it's over.
It doesn't give you that time to sort of come down with the characters, and so that's the only thing that I would say it could.
I mean, that sounds like a 9 to me out of 10.
Okay, all right. Look, you twisted my arm.
That's right.
It's a 9. I'm going to go a 9 for Bluey.
You and I know.
Are you whispering? I can hear you. I'm sitting right here.
I didn't say anything.
Okay, but hang on. What are you giving it? You've already rated it. Oh, okay. Yeah,
but I'll give it another 10.
Surprise.
So that they know.
Yeah.
10.
All right, 9 and a 10. It's a great show.
It is.
And
please give it a watch. It's on ABC TV iView.
Yes.
Kids iView.
Yes.
That was just terrible. I'll put the links.
With the links and also maybe some of the recommendations of which shows to watch.
Yes.
Which ones have been pretty cool.
Yes.
That would be great.
The Bluey podcast, if anyone is interested, that is a very, very good program.
Okay.
It really is exactly what I want, because they say in the intro of their show, you know, you just want to talk to someone about Bluey, and I'm like, yes, I do.
Okay, yes.
Please give me more.
Yeah, it's getting a lot of popularity,
legs. Yes.
It's great. We are always behind our Australian creators, aren't we, Marnie?
Absolutely.
We love talking about them, and this is one to watch.
Yes, it is. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.